Here's two mistakes that builders make when trying to reach the next rung on the revenue ladder. One, they'll try to reach that rung by just building a new website. And when they do that, they'll go out and they'll interview and have discussions with a few web development companies or web designers in their area. And they'll look at the proposals, and rather than going with one that is going to build them the best website, they'll cut a corner. And the other problem that they'll run into is that in all likelihood, they're going to be working with a partner who has built very few websites to convert in their space. So that website isn't going to be built with the right pieces in place to generate the result that they're looking for. In the construction, building, remodeling spaces, it's incredibly important that you have specific things in place on those websites to properly position that brand, that business, that builder in a way that's going to resonate with the audience that they're working to resonate with. So that's mistake number one. They think the website is the magic bullet. It's all that they need. They put that out there. And then what happens with that is that they'll launch the site. The site won't get any more traffic or visits than it ever did in the past because there's no strategy to drive traffic or target the right traffic, because anybody can get traffic to a website through different tactics that are out there. But we're looking for somebody with the checkbook that's ready to make the purchase, right? And sometimes these are longer sales cycles in this space, right? So we're selling high ticket items, and a lot of times it's a process that you have to go through even after that first phone call comes in. So you got to have your sequences in place. So again, Magic Bullet website won't work for those reasons, and then some. I could do a longer list around some of the thoughts and the why behind that won't work, behind why that won't work. But that's mistake number one. Whether you're going out and spending $4,000 or $5,000 on a website with somebody on the low end, up to 20, 30K on the higher end with somebody else, you're going to run into those same problems, because you're going to launch the site and then you're going to say, oh gee, why isn't this site working? We're not getting any more leads. We're not getting any more traffic. Traffic may be up, it may be down, but we're not getting any more leads. We're not getting any more of the lookers that we want to work with coming to our site. So that's mistake number one. Mistake number two is trying just another magic bullet. They think that just standalone SEO, an SEO program, is going to significantly move the needle, and they'll put that in place, and they may see some traffic go up, and they'll pay a fee every month, whether it's $1,000 or a couple $1,000 a month, to see what happens, and not really generating any more leads, not really getting any more contacts from what they're doing there, whether that's doing just organic SEO, or if we are doing maybe some combination of a little bit of paid marketing on there too, running Google search ads, something along those lines for somebody searching for contractor or builder or home builder near me, those types of searches. You're going to want that as part of a program, but if, again, we're cutting a corner, We're not putting a complete program in place that has a great looking website, gets organic search traffic from not just one place, but multiple places, showing up in maps, showing up in search results down the page, and also showing up in some of the AI searches as well right now. In addition to some level of content marketing out there. So continuing to get in front of potential customers and prospects with social media content that tells the same story that you're telling in certain ads that you've got running. And then once you've made a contact, having proper nurture sequences in place and having a good sales process that works and makes that connection with that customer that's going to ultimately result in the conversion that you're looking for. That's the second mistake, is trying to piece this thing together. Let's try one thing and see if it works. And usually it kind of comes from trying to save a few bucks. Maybe you're a company that hasn't marketed at all in the past and has got to where you're at with referrals, primarily referrals or referral